Hello, greetings. I am Tashana Latrice, and I am 25 forever. I'll never tell you my real age. And what was the other question?
And where are you from?
I'm originally from Chicago, but I've been in Virginia since I was 6 years old.
And why did your parents move over here?
Because I'm from Chicago. My mom was in the Navy. My parents are Navy, and she was tired of the shoot 'em up, bang bang, and wanted to give us a better life. So we moved here when my dad got the opportunity to transfer here to Virginia. So.
Do you want to kind of go a little bit into your childhood?
Sure. I was a child athlete. So from the age of 5, my mom had me in cheerleading. I was a cheerleader, competition cheerleader for 19 years. So it was a lot of practicing and stuff like that. I was also in dance classes, gymnastics classes. So I think that kind of set me up for my adult life, where people was always like, oh, you do so many things, because in my childhood my mom kept me busy. It was always schoolwork and extracurricular activities. She did not want to give me time to think about boys or to think about anything else but what I wanted to be great at. So my childhood was pretty awesome. I have sisters. My brother passed away, but that wasn't until later in life. So my childhood was pretty fun and loving. 2-parent home. So it was good shit.
And how do you think that your childhood shaped who you are today?
Well, like I was saying, because I was always busy and multitasking as a child, that kind of bled over into my adult life, where I'm constantly multitasking and juggling different things, because I have so many different passions. So I think my childhood definitely set me up for that.
What's your occupation?
Well, I'm what they like to call the Jamaican of many jobs. I am a full-time entrepreneur, but I am also a licensed massage therapist of 9 years. I'm a mom, single mom. I have an 8-year-old son. I am also a fantasy makeup artist. I did my makeup today for this shoot. I dance, I sing, I write, I act, with the T on the end. I do a little bit of comedy. There's, in the creative arts realm, there's not too much that I don't get my hands into. So I'll say that. Hopefully I reach them all. If you know me personally, you know I do quite a few things. So
What does diversity mean to you?
what does diversity mean to me? Being an individual, being who I am, giving something extra to the world. I mean, we're all special, we're all diverse, and we all have something special to give, you know? So I feel like that's what diversity is, you know,
So with everything going on in today's society, what's something you'd want to change about it?
people. No, seriously, you guys got to do better. We need to be nicer to each other. We really need to be nicer to each other. I lost my mom, and a lot of people wouldn't even know, just because of how I like to keep my energy and stay kind and stay open to other people and what they may have going on, because you never know what somebody's dealing with or battling, and we are all here trying to do the best that we can do. And it doesn't take much to be kind to your neighbor, to be kind to the person that you're trying to get across or in front of on the street. You people are driving crazy on the roads. What is happening? Sidebar. But I'm just saying, like, I would definitely change how we treat each other. Like, as a people, we need to do better and care for one another. Like, this is the time to be there for somebody, not to kick them when they're down already. So that's all I'll say about that.
And how has COVID shaped or changed your life recently?
COVID was a blessing in disguise for me, honestly, because I am so busy, and I was working full-time as a massage therapist and part-time as a professor at a college. and being a mom and then trying to write, in between nights. I just was like, there's not enough time. There's not enough time. And I felt like the universe finally said, okay, here you go. You said you need time. Have a plethora of time. So in COVID, I actually wrote my first 2 books that I'm going to get published. And it really helped me realign with my passion for the arts and to be creative and to really like pursue my dreams again and really get out there and put myself out there. So COVID was a blessing for me. I'm totally not a political person, whereas I believe in this government. So I'll say just that. And I'm not affected any other way by COVID except thank you, because it gave me the time to get it back together.
What's some advice you'd give your younger self?
Just do it. Just fucking do it. Stop worrying about what other people think. Who cares? If it makes your heart smile, do it. Go big or go home. Simple.
That's a good one. I like that.
Thank you.
And if someone was walking past you on the street, what's something you'd want them to know about you?
I feel like that's a double entendre for me. Because in my private life, in my personal life, I'm very private. So if someone walking by on the street, I wouldn't want them to know anything unless they knew me, honestly. I'm very private in my personal life. As an artist, I'm an open book. So hopefully that answered the question.
That was perfect. What are your 2 books about that you wrote?
They are smoothie books because I have been in health and wellness for 9 years now, and it's a big part of my life. And my students love my smoothies, so I was like, okay, let me just write this smoothie book down. And I wrote a couple chapters about nutrients and why smoothies are important or beneficial, especially for kids. If you can't get them to eat the green stuff and the good stuff, smoothies, because it's the closest thing to ice cream and it tastes fruity. So, kids love smoothies. So yeah, that's what the first 2 books are about. They're smoothie books. So.
What's a unique or fun fact about yourself?
Unique or fun fact? I can hold my breath for 3 minutes. I only know that because I almost died. I used to be in the Army as a paratrooper, and one of my jumps did not go well, let's say. And I landed in a swamp pond type of thing, and I was being drugged because I couldn't get my class released fast enough. So I was being drugged through the swamp and drowning. So I kind of had to hold my breath. And but oddly enough, I used to practice for this as a child because, I don't know, maybe we all did. I used to think I was strange, but I used to get in the bathtub and like go into the water and just see how long I could hold my breath. And so I guess that prepared me for that moment because I needed to hold my breath through the swamp. So I'm sure I could come up with something else, but that's what we'll go with for now. That's what we'll go with for now.
How long were you in the Army for?
I just did 1 term. So 4 years. And I was like, see y'all. Because I don't got time for that. It was just too much time. It was too much time. Paratrooper. It was too much. And I used to pack parachutes. So it was a lot. It was a very stressful job. We had the highest suicide rate in the military, parachute riggers. Because you literally, every chute you pack is someone is going to use that to jump out of a plane. And someone's life is literally in your hands. And you better believe that if that chute doesn't open, you're the first person they're coming to see. So it's just very stressful, very stressful. But another thing that set me up for perfection, like I'm such a perfectionist, and I think the military helped to enable me on that, because I'm still not clear if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I definitely am a perfectionist. So.
Have you started anything new within the last month?
Within the last month? Oh yeah, I started training for women's natural bodybuilding for 2021. So I'm going to be competing, showing off my muscles and stuff.
And what gave you motivation for that?
A really good friend of mine, she competes. And because I've been an athlete my whole life, people have always asked, hey, what type of workouts do you do? Your arms look great. Hey, have you ever thought about doing shows or whatever? And I'm like, what? No, I'm not bulking up. Forget that. Man body. No, thank you. But that's the ignorant side of not knowing much about bodybuilding. And so just with all that in mind, and I finally went to go see my girlfriend compete at a show, and I was just like, oh my God, this is for me. Where have I been? Why didn't I know about this? Why didn't someone tell me? But someone did tell me. I just it wasn't on my radar, you know. So now it is, and I'm super excited about it because I used to do pageants and stuff too. So it just kind of fits in now where I am with the athletic and sexy side, and we can kind of marry them together. So
How long did you do pageants for?
all while I was in high school, and I graduated high school early, so for 3 years I did pageants. Yeah, pageant girl.
That's amazing. So why did you graduate high school early?
Because I'm a smart ass. Book wise and because of my mouth. But yeah, my GPA was high enough. I had enough credits. I had actually took some honors classes. I was in honors classes all through school, and I took honors classes over the summer. My friends were like, what? Who takes chemistry in the summer? This chick, okay? So I took chem and English in the summer, and then skipped my sophomore year. So I was a freshman, and then a junior, and then a senior.
What is your goal for the next 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
Everywhere. I see myself everywhere. I want to be in people's homes. I want to be in people's hearts, in their phones, on their walls. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's the best answer that I can give for that, because I'm not the type of person that plans things. I like to let the universe open up and guide me to where I belong. But I do know that I want to be successful, continue to be successful, and to be someone that other people look to for something.